You know what? I gotta use my social media more. So you can see my Twitter there if you want. You can follow me. I'm gonna just try and like actively, tweet out this stuff. Of course, the show's already started, but it's okay. Oops. I don't even know how to use Twitter. All right, share Twitter. Okay. Oh, I need my hashtags. Just all the NFL tags, NFL, ESPN, NFL playoffs, NFL. What else? What else? NFL betting, NFL bet, hashtag sports betting picks. Let's go. All right, 1 second. Hey, if you like the song, I appreciate it greatly. I got this thing popped up in the corner of my screen. Man, you know what? That's something I'd like to get done this year, is getting a new computer, just a desktop put together, or something a little bit nicer that I could use for streaming, because I get a lot of, error messages on Streamlabs. Yeah, just things get a little out of control when we switch from like this style going into an open browser, and when there's videos or any sort of crazy content loading. Like even the UFC website has been, I would say that's been like notoriously, like, it's a lot of data. They do a great job with the website, but it's a lot of data. So we had UFC Fight Night, Qatar. Let's see who. I just gotta give it up for the picks I got wrong. Qatar, congrats. Collier, congrats. Bill Algeo, congrats. Jamie Pickett, congrats. Court McGee, congrats. So 1, 2. Wait, let me count what I got wrong. 1, 2, 3. Did Joe Anderson Brito lose or win? I think he lost. Yeah, 3, 4, 5. So bummer. We went 500. I'm going to start over this tally, but I'll probably start that in tomorrow's show, so a little bit of a bummer. Welcome to KO Bets. It's a pleasure to share a coffee with you. I've got a caramel latte today. Yeah. We got some NFL games to bet on. Before we get started, though, if you want to, please subscribe to the channel. I'm just looking at this guy over here. Hey. Bean. Bean. Hey. What's up, dude? He just wants to leave. Before we get started, please subscribe to the channel. You'll get notified every time I go live. I've been doing a Sunday show just for NFL games. I might continue that. There's like Sunday baseball when it's not NFL season. There's basketball. There's there's stuff going on, so I might just continue doing it because it's kind of fun. And then we've got our Friday show before the UFC events, and then yeah, so we might just keep it rolling. Let's go to the browser. I use DraftKings if you're allowed to use it. You know, I've got a promo code in my channel description or something. You know, the channel description. You can feel free to use that. I think we both, like, I get a referral bonus and you get some sort of bonus, so feel free to. If you know someone who's on the app already, though, just talk to them. We've got first today, the Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, real quick, last night hit a really nice parlay in the UFC fights. Brian Kelleher, Vyashalev Borshev, and Caitlin Chukagian. Really nice. It was like plus 205, $50. It was nice. So we've got the Philadelphia Eagles at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Give me Tampa Bay all day, right? We've got Tom Brady. Give me Tampa Bay all day long in this one. -7, easy. I'll take them. I'm serious. So yesterday we rolled with I said it on my UFC stream, we went with the Bengals and the Bills. And the Bills are going to be my pick to represent the AFC, and the Packers are going to be my pick to represent the NFC. I really like both of those teams. I do think, Kansas City's good. Don't sleep on Tennessee. I think Tennessee's good. And then the NFC obviously has a lot of really, really talented teams. That being said, that's who I like. I like the Packers, I think, over the Bills to win the Super Bowl. I'm a Bears fan, so maybe I'm putting Aaron Rodgers on a pedestal a little too much, but I mean, he's good. He's really good. And I think, Tom Brady's there, but I think, a lot of the other QBs, could they have a 2-turnover game in the playoffs feasibly? Yeah. I mean, Tom and A-Rod could do that. So I just really trust Aaron. I don't know, and they got a good team, pretty complete. All right. Anyways, Tampa Bay all day. Over/under's 47. So the Eagles, what they do really well is they're like the number one rushing team, right, in the NFL. Maybe number 2, but I believe they're number 1. And if we're looking at let's look at NFL offense defense rankings. If we look at the Bucks, what they're really good at with that interior line, I'm just not sure if they're totally healthy. They're really good at stopping the run, particularly on the inside. So let's see here. Okay, so this is passing. Let's go to rushing. Yeah, Philadelphia Eagles. And this is, a lot of it's just Jalen Hurts tucking the ball and running, right? So I guess the question is, what are we... I mean, and then let's look at the defense. I just want to show you, I guess, defense. And we're looking at rushing defense. We want the lowest yards per game. Yeah, so you can see the Bucks here really but 4.3 yards per carry they give up, which isn't great, That's a little weird. I mean, 4.3 it's good. It's just not like you see a lot of teams that give up a little bit less. Are we going to get a really low scoring game? Do we think with the Bucks and Philly? I mean, that's kind of what I'm feeling. I don't know if that's... Here, I'm going to see if I can move tab to a new window. And if I... Oh, wow. Okay, excellent. I could... Damn. That's crazy. We're going to put it on that window. Wow, okay. So that's pretty cool. Just if I want to look at the chat and keep up this browser page, just, for privacy or whatever. That's just cute. It's good to learn these things about 9 months into it. Yeah, so, man, part of me thinks, like, okay, the Buccaneers are just going to whomp Philly, right? But as I'm looking at this, like, the over-under's 47. 23-23, 24-23. You know what? I kind of think I like the under in this. Just to be clear, like, I've been pretty poor on my NFL picks so far this year, but I think the playoffs are a little bit easier. I'm going to go with under here. So I'm going to go with Tampa Bay. I would probably, honestly, tickle this down to -6.5. I actually took the Bucks, I think -2.5 for the first half on a small bet already. Just trying to get the day started early, win something early. Probably place a bet for the second half then, and then roll into the 3:30 game, and then we've got the night game and tomorrow as well. So just trying to get started a little bit early, and then we'll obviously go with the Bucks on the money line. Next game, we've got the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Man. So, I think probably 7 times out of 10, like, the Cowboys win this game. And they're -160, right? I think 70% of the time, like, they're rolling into this game and they're winning. But if we look at, like, some of the things that the 49ers do really well, they're really good at running the ball, and honestly, I think they're pretty good at taking care of the ball. We should, because, I mean, that's the name of the game with Dallas, right, is on defense, as far as their defense. They're absolutely hounding people and getting tons of turnovers. Okay, so Cowboys actually turn it over less than the 49ers. They definitely score at a lot higher rate. I think there's a lot of laughing. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, Dallas is just the better team in my mind. I think what makes maybe the 49ers intriguing is if perhaps, so we just had a line change. I think it just went down from 52 or 51.5 to 51. I think what makes the game kind of interesting is um, I don't know, just 49ers' ability to run the ball, move the ball down the field. They do have Debo, who's just like, you know, you just got to get him the ball as many times as possible in open space throughout the game, and just let him be an athlete and play like the best player on the field. Um, him, Kittle, I mean, 49ers have definitely, they definitely got something brewing if Trey Lance is going to be the real deal next year. Um, I'm going to take the Dallas Cowboys in this game. Uh, -3 again. I'd probably just tease it down to -2.5. Over under is, but I'll take Dallas -3. Over under is 51. Um, basically, what I don't think we're gonna see any upsets this weekend. Um, that's what you're gonna see with this. So over under is 51. Man, I guess I'd take the probably take the under. I don't know. I'll be curious what happens. I think it's gonna maybe like it's just gonna be a little bit harder to score in the playoffs. I think it's gonna be a little more like the really you know good teams that are coming ready to play. It's just gonna be tough to score in the playoffs. I think so. We're gonna roll with the Cowboys -3. Um, over under 51 under. We're gonna go under. So I like a score, a final maybe like I could even see like 30-21. That's 51 points. I don't really see that happening. I see maybe like worst case scenario like 30-17 Cowboys, something like that. Um, but I'm gonna probably just take Dallas on the money line -155. That's not bad. Let's look at yeah, maybe I should pull up the injury reports here. Okay, so let's do damn Gallups, but they'll be fine. They'll be fine. They have that Wilson kid who's been he's a lot smaller than Gallup, a lot different as a player, but they'll be fine. Yeah, give me Dallas all day. Dallas has been a fun team to bet on this year too. We've got the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Kansas City Chiefs. Pittsburgh is, I mean, Pittsburgh's, I think, the worst team in the playoffs. Um, doesn't mean they can't win against a team like the Kansas City Chiefs, but um, they're just gonna need. I gotta see I gotta see their injury report because I just think yeah, that's the week 17 injury report. Okay, so Najee Harris got man, James Pierre. Okay, so I'm tempted to take. I gotta take the Chiefs on the money line, right? Um, over unders 26. I guess what I'm wondering, and I think Vegas is too. Like, is this gonna be a low scoring game, or is it gonna be, um, a fast paced game? It's kind of like, I mean, given the parties involved, it's kind of a weird matchup. Did we see this matchup earlier this year? Kansas City Chiefs schedule. I know we saw the Chiefs play the like the Baltimore Ravens, but that could have been, a number one schedule in Cleveland they played. So 36-10 they won. Holy cow. So that's 46 points. I don't know if Pittsburgh's necessarily going to put up more, but like, I mean, 10 points, that's not a good showing by your offense. Let's check some of the stats from this game. See what was going on. Big Ben sacked twice for a loss of 21. One interception. Najee Harris, good job running the ball. Deontay Johnson, touchdown. Seems like, based on the average, like it seems like guys coming out of the backfield like Gore, Williams, and then how they run Pringle and Hardman on weird sweep routes. Like, seems like they just were getting open for some big plays. You know what? We gotta go with Kansas City. I mean, minus 12 and a half. That's crazy for the playoffs, right? I might tease that down to minus 9.5. No, see, I always make this mistake, and then like I miss on that. I did it with Tennessee last week against Houston. I teased it down to minus 9.5 when like all you do is you take the other team. Like I'm teasing it down. How many points? One, two, three, four, like 4.5 points, 3.5 points. Like, come on. I guess I gotta take Pittsburgh plus 12.5 in the playoffs. Over unders 46. I'm gonna go under 46. Don't think the Steelers are gonna put up a lot of points, but I don't think the Kansas City Chiefs are necessarily gonna run out of control like they did last time. In their last matchup, again, the total was 46. So tough line, and I think it played in Kansas City. What's the temperature in Kansas City? 21 degrees. Yeesh. Yeah, so maybe more like running the ball. Running the ball. What's the Tampa Bay temperature? Not bad. Hopefully no rains comes in, and then Dallas is obviously in the dome. Los Angeles has a roof, so we're good. I think on our other games. So yeah, I guess we're gonna go under 46. Cold day. There will probably be a couple boom plays, but we're going to go under 46. We've got the Arizona Cardinals traveling to Los Angeles to take on the Rams tomorrow. Um, You know, I think the Rams are super good. I think, I mean, Cardinals started off the season so good, and then they just got injured. So I kind of want to see. Limited practice for James Conner. It looks like Zach Ertz got back to practice. Zach Ertz, great ad for them. What the heck? Yeah, it's about. So that's so weird. The ACL takes like, 9 months for people to get back out on the field. The MCL is just like a little bit different. It takes a little less time. It's kind of interesting. So Taylor Rapp, oh, safety's out, concussion. Buddy Howell, some backup running back. Vance Jefferson. Hopefully he's playing. I like him a lot. If he's not playing Van Jefferson, I wonder who the Rams have at wide receiver besides obviously Cooper and Beckham. Yeah, maybe they'll lean on Higbee a little bit more. Darrell Henderson's done. Yeah, I don't know, guys. It's just it's a tough. This one's a tough one for me because I like the Rams. I guess I'm kind of tempted to roll with Arizona though on this one, and it's just it has like it has nothing to do with Arizona and how like I feel about them. I just kind of don't trust the Rams. So I think if like one team, I think this is the toughest matchup of the weekend to predict. I don't know if it's the 49ers and Cowboys is the closest, but man, this one's just tough. And the over-under's 50 points. Man. Let's see what they played each other to this year. Los Angeles Rams schedule. I know they lost to him and then I think beat him once this year. $57 in a loss to Arizona. 53 in a win. So I guess we're going to go over 50. And then, man, such a tough line to predict. I guess I'm going to go with the Rams just because I really like their talents on paper. I don't know, though. I think it's a tough game to predict. I'm going with the Rams on the money line. And then I'm going to get cute. I'm going to go with the Cardinals on the spread. I think the Rams win a really, really close game. I'm probably not going to bet the spread in this scenario, but um, just probably take a money line pick. And then, I mean, in this case, I'm going with the Rams. But, damn, that's tough. All right, NBA games. What do we got going on today? We got the Suns at Detroit. Suns all day. Minus 800, though. I mean, hmm. Actually, the NBA, I love how they do their injury report. It's so easy compared, like it's updated constantly. You can see the date, 1/16, January 16th. Every hour you get an update. So you just, and it's like rolling. So you just click on it and go. So for Detroit, Grant out, Frank Jackson out. Uh, okay, it's not bad. And for the Suns, it looks like Cam Johnson's questionable, possibly out. Dario Saric is out. Yeah, I mean, give me the Suns all day. I'll take a minus 11.5, I guess, even. Um, we got Houston at Sacramento. Uh, man, just got to take Sacramento. Houston's just bad, in my opinion. They're getting a little better, but they're just pretty bad, in my opinion. Then we've got Golden State Warriors taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Steph out, Draymond out, and Clay's playing? I guess in this particular matchup, give me... Oh, man. I'm interested maybe in taking the Warriors on the points there, plus 4.5. Simply because, like, I mean, the Warriors are still... I mean, what's the Warriors record without Curry this season? I mean, I know Green's out too. Oh, stat news. Oh, that's last year. Yeah, maybe I'm playing a dangerous game doing that. Points per game, they still put up 105. Way less than normal, but I don't know. I just think like some of their players are kind of ballers. Like, okay, so they're gonna have Wiggins, Clay, Jordan Poole, Otto Porter, Lajenkovic or whatever his name is. I guess I'll go Timberwolves money line. I'll just go Timberwolves. It's probably the safe pick. And then we've got the Jazz at the Denver Nuggets. I mean, probably got to wait to see the Denver injury report. They played, I think, the Lakers last night and won. I don't know if they actually won. I didn't verify that, but I think they were playing the Lakers last night. So just anyone gets rested on a back-to-back night, that's potentially possible. I mean, and then just checking on the availability of some of those guys that are returning from COVID, Rudy Gobert, those guys, they're eligible for return. They're just, you know, takes a little bit of conditioning, to get back on schedule, I think. So I think that's going to wrap up the show. Oh, John, you like the 49ers to win. Uh, really? So I like Dallas to win. Um, yeah, I like Dallas to win. I think I took the under in the over under though. Um, yeah, so what it basically comes down to for me, um, in this game between the 49ers and the Cowboys, I think it just comes down to the 49ers are going to run the ball really effectively, I'm sure, against Dallas, but Dallas has just done a great job all year of putting teams in bad positions and opposing QBs. They're turning over the ball like crazy. They're forcing fumbles. Parsons is it like Micah Parsons? He's like a smaller. Is it Micah Parsons? He's a linebacker, but he's just like he's small, but he gets in the backfield. Um, I mean, I don't know if he's small for a linebacker, but I'm impressed with Dallas's defense and their ability to turn over the ball, and then I'm not like super crazy high on Garoppolo, and I mean if they're assuming they start, I mean is Garoppolo playing? Yeah, I mean he's gonna play obviously, but yeah, I think Garoppolo is maybe gonna turn over the ball. I don't know. I don't know. I think that if there's an underdog I kind of like this week, I think it's the Cardinals on the road taking on the Rams. But in general, I like the favorites in all the games this week. Um, yeah, I think the 49ers, they could play a really good game. And oh, so Johnny, I did bet on the Bulls last night when they were down a little bit, just because they were really big underdogs, and then they came back, and I was like freaking out, and then they ended up losing by two. Um, but as far as NBA games, so I find myself doing this in baseball too, and I hope this makes sense in basketball, and it makes sense in general. It's like I find myself betting less on the teams I like and more against the teams I don't like. And that's weird. Um, so like I mean the Timberwolves, like I gave you my pick there. I'm not betting on this game. The Timberwolves, they're just I mean, the Warriors are a good team, good coach team, competitive team, and like this even though Curry's out, even though Draymond's out, like this has a recipe to be a disaster game for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Um, let's see. Let me just go to maybe the so the I'll say this one, the Wizards. The Wizards, I've been picking them like more than you'd think. I like the I just got to pull up a list of the teams, I think. Let's do standings. It's an easy way to look at it. I'm seeing a couple. So Milwaukee, they started off what like 8-8 or something this year, and they've been obviously winning a lot of games. So I like picking them. I think they lost yesterday in a bad game. But I find myself taking them. The Raptors, the Wizards, not so much lately the Wizards, but I like the Raptors. I think they're a really tough team to play. I think the Cavs, the Hornets, the Raptors, the Knicks, um, even Boston right now, they're kind of surging in Atlanta. I don't know. It's kind of like I can tell you I like betting against Orlando. I like betting against them. I like betting against Detroit, although I've been doing that I think less just because of Cade Cunningham. I like betting against the New Orleans Pelicans. I like betting against the Trailblazers. Um, oh, so the Grizzlies have been a team I've been. I mean, it just seems like they keep winning games, and I keep putting some money on them, and that's that's been a really good team to bet on this year. The Grizzlies, uh, even without Ja, they were like for that period, that stretch that they had, they were like a 500 team, and it was crazy. They were playing teams really close. Um, I mean, so I think when Kyrie plays for the Nets, they're just going to be really good. I think they might have lost his debut, but I watched them play the Bulls. I mean, the two teams put up, I think, 69 points in the first quarter, the Bulls and Nets. The Nets are going to be, I think they have problems defensively, and like a team like the Bucks, maybe the Heat. I'm not even going to say the Bulls would be a problem for the Nets. I think like the Heat and Bucks are maybe the two toughest teams for them. Um, but man, that's a tough team to pick against. Then the Heat, when they're ultimately healthy, I don't know, man. There's just certain teams that are too good. I think you can like if you think Embiid's gonna have a big game, you can obviously be confident betting on the 76ers. Cleveland's interesting. Um, I don't know. You could always hit me up and ask me what I think. I think it's fun to do. Um, like today, today I kind of like. I don't like the Suns minus 800, but I don't know. That's just a little bit crazy. You know, I like the Suns a lot more, so I'll probably put them in something minus 11 and a half, and then like the Sacramento Kings. I I guess I like them. I don't think Sacramento's super crazy good. Yeah, they're only 6 games better than the Rockets record wise, so I would probably uh, avoid these games. Yeah, it's just got recipe for disaster. I think if like the Jazz are without Gobert, um, yeah, that's probably like a decent opportunity to take the Denver Nuggets, who are they just seem to like roll and produce with whoever. It's kind of weird. Um, I don't know. That's just my thoughts. I know they got Donovan, but I don't think I mean, I think the defense is a lot worse without Gobert on the court. I don't know. I might just, as we're looking at the NBA games today, I might just stick to NFL. Maybe I'll probably take the Suns minus 11.5. As far as like player props, let's see if there's any interesting ones. Ooh, that's a cool bet. Daily scoring leader. So like, who's gonna lead today in scoring? Oh, but it's only of these listed players. So it's it's not everyone. What the hell? Let's look up NBA stats. This could be fun. I wonder if there's like a consolidated list. What is this? Hmm. Let me see. I guess I just gotta do the ESPN one. I just these guys at Espen. I'll tell you what. They don't know what they're talking about. All right. Oh, dang. Is he on this list? He's not. Donovan Mitchell. That would have been it, right? I mean, Cat's gonna have the highest average, but barely. Devin Booker's right there. Dang. What's Devin Booker been doing lately? Has he been good? Last 10, 24.8. Road, 25.4. They're at the Pistons. Okay. Okay. Cat, I think he's been, maybe his averages are down lately. 25.4. I don't know. That's kind of a fun thing. Well, I guess if you're like super confident in Carl Anthony or Devin Booker pacing this, like you could. I don't think there's really. I think maybe Sadiq Bey, there's an opportunity. Like he seems to like be kind of boom or bust, feast or famine. I don't know. That's interesting. Player specials. Let's see. Sadiq Bey 4+. Whoa. Devin Booker and Cade Cunningham 6. Devin Booker and Sadiq Bey 25+ points each. Yeah, that's not happening. Chris Paul 20+ points, 3+3s. Holy cow! Is it only this game? Or do I have to, like, specify, you know? I don't know. Interesting stuff to explore, but yeah, I might throw the Suns in there, John. Alright, I'm going to take off, though. I think I've been on here long enough, streaming long enough, so happy Sunday, everyone. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I'll talk to you later. Bye.